Hello all. Today I'll explain about building blocks of programming. So basically in Python, so what are tokens? What are building blocks of Python? So block is a part of the piece of the code. It is an entry for any programming language. Without this block, for example, token is a block, right? We have a various tokens. Token is an entry for the programming here. First, identifier identifies, then keywords, literals, operators, and data types. These are basic building blocks of any programming language. Token is entry for any programming language. Suppose to build our program, we use these tokens. Now, first, let me talk about one by one. First, I'll talk about identifier. Identifier is a token which is used to identify a variable, identify a function, class, or a module. Identifier is a name which is given to the class, which is given to the function, which is given to variable. Now, so suppose to declare any variable, we need to follow some set of rules and regulations. For example, so I'm defining a variable called here name. So the variable must be start with the alphabet. Name is equal to Netaji. Okay, these identifiers are case sensitive. Name is equal to here. These two are not same. Subhash. Netaji Subhash. So I'm writing here Chandra Bose. Okay, this name is different, this name is different here. These identifiers are case sensitive. Python is a case sensitive programming language. These two are not same. The identifier can be start with the alphabet. It should not start with the number. If I write identifier like this as number is equal to this. Now it is giving it will give an error here. It will give an error here because so this is invalid variable because the variable identifier should not start with the number. This is one rule we need to understand. The other one is it won't allow the any special characters like percentile, dollar, ampersand, etc. Okay, suppose if I am defining a variable like here ht $2 is equal to, if I am initializing my variable here, it gives an error because here which has a special symbol called here dollar. Okay, so it won't allow the special symbol. This is one thing we have to remember about identifier. Okay, so let me talk about keywords here. Keywords are reserved words. The keywords are reserved words which cannot be used as an identifier. So we cannot use these keywords as identifier. The keywords are meant for something. So all the keywords are reserved which comes with the interpreter. Suppose to know what are different types of keywords are available in this Python interpreter. So what we'll do, we have to import a module here. The module name is here keyword. Now if you want to see list of keywords in this module, so I'm printing using a print function, which is a output function keyword dot kw list. Now here the keyword is a module name, kw is a property. This property is storing a list of keywords which are available in the Python interpreter. Now it is showing all the reserved words. These are all keywords. These keywords cannot be used as an identifier. For example, if I am using this none is equal to 8, so none is a keyword here. This cannot be used as an identifier. Okay, this is all about keywords. Now coming to the literal. What do you mean by literal? Literal means it is a constant which cannot be changed. We have a several, we have a different literals here. Okay, so one is a numerical literal, string literal, special literals, boolean literals. Okay, so here numerical literal, string literal. We'll see one by one now. First, let me see the numerical literal. Numerical literal. So once we initialize that literal, we cannot change here. For example, I am defining I1 is equal to 8 here, I2 is equal to 10 here. So now I1 is a literal which is holding a constant value. 8 is a constant, 10 is a constant, which is integer constant it is holding. Now f1 is equal to, so now f1 is also a literal which is a holding the float constant, which is numeric, right? So the other one is here string literal. String s1 is equal to sequence of characters holding in an identifier called s1. So here it is holding sequence of characters. So this sequence of characters I am putting in this here. So now s1 is a literal which is a string literal. This cannot be changed. It is holding the constant string. Okay, then s2 is equal to, so s1 s2 these two are comes under a string literal because it is holding the constants here 3 and m. Okay, this cannot be changed. So literal is a constant that would be initialized at the time of variable declaration. Now coming to the special literal. Special literal, these are constants only. Now here using n1 is equal to none. Here, so n1 is a, it is holding the special literal which is a none. N1 is a literal, it is holding the constant here none. What is the use of this none here? None is releasing the memory for a particular object n1. Now, so I'm just taking the simple example for clear understanding of this special literal. So here uh, drink is equal to available, food is equal to none. Okay, so what I am doing here, I am just writing a simple condition here. I'm just writing a simple condition. if one, if it is true, I'm printing drink here, else print here food. Okay, here what I am doing here, just I am writing a condition here. If it is true, if the drink is if the food is not available in a particular canteen or in a restaurant, what happens here? This food is not available because the which is not reserved, which is not available here. The drink is available. When it is true, I'm printing drink which is available. If not, it is printing it's available. Now what I'll do here, if drink is equal to true, I'm writing true. Let me see this. It is printing none. Why it is printing none here? These two are not equal here. Available is not equal to true. When available is not equal to true, this condition fail. When this condition fails, it is not executing the if block. Directly the control transfer to the else block. It is printing this. Okay, fine. This is all about special literal. Now let me see the last literal, which is boolean. We know what do you mean by boolean here. Boolean values are, it deals with the zeros and one, true or false. True or false. Okay, this is boolean. For example here, if now I'm just writing a x is equal to empty, if x is equal to I'm just comparing here, colon print x, what it is going to be print here. Now empty is comparing with the empty, then it is true. When it is true, it is printing still empty only. Okay, here what I'll do, x value is printing. If this is true, x value is printing. If not, what I'll do, I'll change this here. So I'm comparing empty with x is nothing. X is not having anything here. Now I have given a space. Space is a character, but my x is not holding any character here. So that is comparing with this space character. If this condition fails, it is not executing the statement. Okay, here it is returning true or false. So I'll write one more thing. If 1 is equal to true, here 1 is equal to true, I'm printing true, else I'm printing a false. Here, because true means 1, false means 0, that's why it is printing if block statement. Fine. Okay, so this is what I want to convey. So just I'll summarize what I have covered here. So I just talked about identifies, the keywords, and literals. What are different types of letters? I hope you understood. Thank you.